There's obviously a lot of positives to take from this year. This last one leaves a sour taste just with the whole team. You know, we just had a really bad day to play bad football. I don't know if we had a game with that many turnovers in a while. It might be the highest season high. You guys know, probably remember better than me. But just there's a lot to build on. I think there's so many good people in this place, such a good organization now. What DQ and AP are building is special. The people that they're bringing in and how much everyone they bring in enjoys the process. And I feel like when you have people that are exhausting themselves at being the best football players they can be, those are the type of people that I want to be around. I don't like being around people that are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't have a lot in common with those type of people when it comes to football. So for me, just being around people that truly love the game, truly love the process, for me was probably one of the most fun years I've had.
You said in the past, the last 2 years were difficult ones. Has this building, these people, rejuvenated Zach Ertz?
Oh, for sure. I mean, obviously, I think just being able to be here with the group of guys, the people, the quarterback, Cliff, DQ, has just really allowed me to enjoy it every single day. A lot of times when you're in a tough spot, the weight of just everything is heavy. And so this year just felt freeing to just go out there and just being able to be myself every day. People that built me up in a way that they believed in me, they had confidence in me to go do what I do. And obviously playing with Jaden was extremely fun. You know, it was a 1 year so far, but I feel like we're just scratching the surface as a quarterback and tight end combination. I don't know what the future holds. I still want to play football next year, so I just want to make that clear that I'm not retiring. Just because I had so much fun this year, I feel rejuvenated. I feel young. This is the most amount of games I played in the season at 34, and I felt like I played good football this year. So for me, it's just figuring out everything going forward, and they know how I feel about this place. So yeah.
With that being said, what is your approach to the offseason? Obviously, you want to be here, and how does that work?
I mean, obviously, it's a two-way street. I can bang down the door saying I want to be here, but if they don't want me here, then it's a moot point. But at the end of the day, it's a time. This next month for me is really a time to take a step back, get my body back to where it needs to be, take a little bit of rest, and then for me, when I say I want to play football, it's not just showing up in August and getting ready to play football. It really is a year-round thing for me, to exhaust, to get my body back in shape, to callous the body again, to prepare myself for the season. So I have a rigorous process that I go throughout every offseason now. I go back to Shannon Turley, the best strength coach I ever had in college. And so for me, just getting back with him, finding our weaknesses, seeing how we can get better. For me, that's what I love about football, is that you're never going to be perfect. It's about how you can figure out how much better you can be every year. And I still feel like at this age I can still get better. So for me, I'm excited about this offseason, excited to get better, and hopefully have another good year.
If it does,
what did you feel you proved most?
I felt like, I mean, I don't want to say I proved that I was the same player, but I kind of did to a certain extent. You know, I didn't play as much as I did probably when I was 28 in terms of playtime percentage, but I feel like the impact that I had when out there was similar. I mean, I didn't have a year with this many touchdowns in a long time. I felt like Jaden and I, third down, fourth down, the efficiency was at a high level. And also I feel like I took a step forward just in terms of leadership. First time being voted a captain by my peers was a big thing for me, emotional thing for me. And so I just kind of tried to take a step forward in that regard this year. I really was trying to be deliberate about just building everyone up around me. And so for me, it was just a year of growth on the field, off the field, and a year that I really loved.
Zach, Marcus said he's learned to take comfort in the uncertainty of this business. Do you feel the same, or is it the uncertainty hard?
I mean, it's just part of it, I guess, is the thing. You can't really find comfort in it. It's when you have 3 kids, it's not exactly comforting to not know exactly where you're going to be. But at the same time, I got an amazing wife that's going to be all for whatever we want to do, whatever happens. And I say I want to play football, obviously, but I don't just want to play. I want to be in the right situation. I'm not just going to go out there and be on a team that views me as just someone that they signed, and it is what it is. I feel like at this point in my career, I want to be in a place that is really excited to have me, a place that is going to allow me to be at my best when my best is needed. And so, yeah, I think this place did that for me this year.
And after dealing with the injuries that you went through, just to be available and play in every single game this year, like how much did that? I mean, like, how good did that feel for you?
It was phenomenal. I've had a lot of years where I missed a game or missed 2 games. The past 2 years, I missed a lot of football from the ACL injury and then last year just being out of the league. So for me, I was just really deliberate in trying to take as good care of my body as I can, like I always do. Unfortunately, the knee injury 2 years ago was just something that I couldn't control. Last year, I wasn't hurt, but everything happened, what happened in Arizona. But for me, DQ did a phenomenal job taking care of me too. You know, you guys saw I didn't practice on a Wednesday this year. He told me in May that I wasn't going to practice on Wednesdays this year. And so he was very forward thinking about just approaching this thing the right way, very proactive. And I think that's a testament to him. He's very on the forward thinking of a lot of things. He's not going to sit back and react to, oh, Zach got hurt, let's pull back. He's very forward thinking in the fact that, hey, let's not put Zach in a position where he's overworking on a Wednesday. Maybe he needs an extra day of recovery. So I just appreciate him for so many things, but that being one of them.
A lot of quotes that we see on walls and that we heard DQ throughout the year. What quote or what saying kind of embodies this team from what we saw on the walls and what we heard from coaches?
Yeah, I think anybody, anywhere, anytime is the one that is the mantra because it's the ultimate competitor's mindset. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter where you play or who you're playing. You got to go out there and play good football and be at your best when your best is needed. And so for me, I love that saying because I feel like it's something that I try and embody every day. It doesn't matter if it's a Wednesday in April or OTA practice number 2 or 3. I want to go out there and compete in everything I do. And so for me, I love that mentality. And the people that they brought in, I feel like, have that same mentality. So that, to me, was the embodiment of this team. Obviously, the ultimate goal is winning a Super Bowl. We didn't get it done, but there's a lot of stuff to build off of.
Zach, they've talked a lot